If you are seeing this, it is no accident. It is not chance. It is not coincidence. It is a sign. A signal that you are being called to prepare for big changes. But let me tell you something most people never understand. True preparation is not external. It is not about packing bags, making plans, or waiting for permission. True preparation is a movement within consciousness. It is the sacred art of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, before there is any sign in the outer world. In Scripture, it is written, "Before they call, I will answer." That is not poetry, it is law. It is the perfect law in operation. It means that your very desire, your longing for change, for more, for freedom, is the evidence that the answer is already yours. So hear this clearly. The very fact that you are receiving this message is the answer preceding your call. Let me explain this principle to you. I call it conscious preparation. When you go to bed at night, you prepare your bed. You fluff the pillows. You straighten the sheets. You dim the lights and settle in. You prepare the space to rest. In the same way, you must prepare your inner space, your consciousness, to receive the life you are asking for. But here's the key. This preparation is not about doing. It is about being. It is not about forcing things to happen. It is about assuming that they already have. This is not wishful thinking. This is spiritual law. The Scripture says, "Be still and know that I am God." The very act of you being here in this moment is not coincidence, it is not chance, it is not random. It is a divine orchestration, an echo of your own expanding consciousness calling you forward into a new state of being. There are no accidents in this life, only alignment. And the fact that you're watching this, listening to these words, feeling something stir inside you, that is alignment, that is the whisper of your higher self saying, you are ready now. Ready to become the version of yourself you've only dreamed of until now. Because nothing enters your awareness until you are ready to become it. You wouldn't even be able to hear these words, let alone resonate with them, unless something within you was shifting, stretching, preparing to step into the next version of who you truly are. That is the law. That is how consciousness works. The law of assumption tells us that you don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you assume to be true. And if you are still here, with me, soaking in every word, then there is an assumption being planted deep within your mind right now, the assumption that your old story is over and a new chapter has already begun. You see, most people don't realize that change doesn't happen out there. It happens in here, within. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions, that's the soil of your reality. And right now, this message is like rain on that soil. It's activating the seeds you planted long ago, maybe in silence, maybe in pain, maybe in hope. You said to the universe, I want more. You whispered, I'm ready. And the universe answered. It answered by leading you here, because the you that you're becoming needed to hear this. Because the change you're seeking is already seeking you. This moment is proof. This feeling inside you, this inner stirring, is not confusion, it's confirmation. It's the recognition of truth, your truth. And that truth is this, you are more powerful than you've ever been told. You are not stuck. You are not lost. You are not broken. You are evolving. You are remembering. You are returning to your original power. Every cell of your being is aligning with this truth, that your life is about to change, because you are about to change. In the teachings of Neville Goddard, it is said that the world is yourself pushed out. Every person, every experience, every coincidence, is a mirror reflecting your inner state. And right now, this message is one of those mirrors. It is showing you what is waking up within you. The part of you that says, I am ready to create. The part of you that is tired of waiting for proof and is ready to become the proof. You're no longer chasing signs, you're becoming the sign. You're no longer hoping for change, you are embodying change. And once you accept this, truly accept it, everything around you will begin to move. Because reality is not fixed. It is fluid, malleable, responsive. It bends to your consciousness. As within, so without. That is the law. And this law has always been working, whether you knew it or not. But now, you know. And when you know, you cannot unknow. That knowing becomes your power. That knowing becomes your compass. And you begin to realize that nothing has ever been outside of you. Every breakthrough, every answer, every solution, it's always been inside. And this message is not teaching you something new. It's reminding you of something eternal. It's reminding you of who you truly are. You are not someone waiting for permission. You are the source of permission. You are not someone begging the universe, you are the universe, expressing itself through the shape of your desires. And that desire you hold. That image in your mind. It's not fantasy. It's a preview. It's a spiritual prototype already existing in the invisible, waiting for you to assume it as true. That's how fast change happens, not by time, not by effort, but by assumption. The moment you assume it is yours. That is the law. And this law has always been working, whether you knew it or not. But now, you know. And when you know, you cannot unknow. That knowing becomes your power. That knowing becomes your compass. And you begin to realize that nothing has ever been outside of you. Every breakthrough, every answer, every solution, it's always been inside. And this message is not teaching you something new. It's reminding you of something eternal. It's reminding you of who you truly are. You are not someone waiting for permission. You are the source of permission. You are not someone begging the universe. You are the universe, expressing itself through the shape of your desires. And that desire you hold. That image in your mind. It's not fantasy. It's a preview. It's a spiritual prototype already existing in the invisible, waiting for you to assume it as true. That's how fast change happens, not by time, not by effort, but by assumption. The moment you assume it is yours, you step into the state of having it. And when your state changes, your life must follow. It must. That's the law. In the book of Romans, it is written, "Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." That is not poetry. That is instruction. It means stop letting the outer world dictate your inner world and start letting your inner world dictate the outer. And how do you renew your mind? You assume what you want is already done. You speak like it. You walk like it. You think like it. Not to fake it, but because you finally recognize, it was always yours. This is not wishful thinking. This is alignment. This is divine timing. And you are living in it right now. You've entered the zone where change no longer feels far away, it feels inevitable. Because it is. Because the moment you feel something shift within you, the moment you stop resonating with the old version of yourself, your life is already rearranging to match the new vibration. It may not show up in one instant. But believe me, it is showing up. It's in motion. It's already done in the invisible. And soon, the visible world will catch up. That's why I say, if this video speaks to you, you are going to change. Not because of magic, but because of awareness. Because you are now aware of your power to create. You are no longer a passive observer of life. You are an active participant in your reality. You are the scriptwriter, the director, and the lead actor. And now that you know this, your story must shift. Because the author is no longer writing from fear, but from faith. No longer from limitation, but from imagination. So let me tell you this, don't resist the change. Embrace it. Don't second-guess the timing. Trust it. Don't look back at what didn't happen. Look forward to what's becoming. Because the you who clicked this video is not the same you who will finish it. You are transforming in real time. Let that settle into your spirit. Feel the truth of it in your chest. You are not on the edge of change. You are in the middle of it. It's happening now. And there's nothing you need to do to earn it. Just accept it. Just receive it. Just be still and know that it is already yours. The old you is dissolving. The fearful you is fading. The limited you is falling away. And in its place, the real you is emerging. The powerful you. The certain you. The unstoppable you. This is not just a video. This is an activation. This is a spiritual handshake between your current self and your higher self saying, let's go. It's time. And now that you've heard this, now that you've felt it, now that you've remembered, nothing will ever be the same again. Welcome to your transformation.